If you point your finger like that again, you'll be arrested.
Why
Do
are
you
you shoving
understand?
me? Why are you shoving
Because you're being over-aggressive.
No, I'm not being over.
You will end up getting
annoyed.
arrested. The Section 5 public order.
Welcome to Court Update, the channel where we expose misconduct, dive deep into police and legal matters, defend your rights, and demand accountability. This episode is brought to you by Crime Bajic. Make sure to check out his channel, subscribe, and give him the credit he deserves. In this wild episode, Crime Bajic finds himself in one of the most absurd police encounters you'll ever witness. While strolling through Derby City Center, he calls out a group of PCSOs for loitering and gossiping instead of doing their jobs. That's all it takes to set them off. A female PCSO starts shouting, and when Crime Bajic tells her to calm down, her male colleague completely loses it, attempting to detain him with no authority whatsoever. Real police eventually arrive, side with the PCSO's mistake, and unlawfully detain him. But Crime Bajic fights back hard. He takes the matter to court and walks away with a major victory. This is accountability in action, and you won't want to miss a second.
I can see your designation card. Show it to me, please.
Right here. And
Right, let's have a look at it. I did not swear at your colleague.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Just tell
didn't.
me.
No, I didn't. I said she was a
And it's
stupid woman.
offence not to give your name. We're required to.
No, it isn't. Let
Yes,
me
it
see your
is.
designation card.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not a
Right.
designation card. Let me see what powers you have to
Right.
detain. You don't have any powers to put
What's
your
your
hand on
name?
me.
What's your
Don't
name?
put your hands on me.
What's your name?
No, I'm asking you, do you have powers to detain? Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me and getting away with me.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you my name.
Right.
Don't put your hands on me. Because I just said to you, I didn't
Right,
swear at
you're
your
being
colleague.
aggressive in public.
No,
So just tell me.
no, she came inside and interrupted
And
me.
I'm more inclined to believe them over you, so what's your
Oh,
name?
what did I say to you? How did I swear to you exactly? What did I say?
As you didn't swear to me.
Exactly. See, she just admitted I didn't swear.
Right, you're being aggressive then. You're being
No, I
aggressive
was
with
not being
colleagues.
aggressive, mate.
were.
No, you're being aggressive because you're blocking
Are you
me
being
from
aggressive
moving.
now?
You've got no
What's your name?
powers to stop me.
What's your name?
You've got no powers to stop me.
What's your name?
Right, I've asked you enough times. Show me your designation
I have
card.
done.
Yes, you do.
A designation card is the single document that actually defines what powers a PCSO has. Without it, they can't demand your details, stop you from moving freely, or pretend to have police authority. It's the one ID that truly matters, and that's exactly why this encounter was so damning. Instead of calmly showing his designation card, the PCSO tried to bluff his way through the situation. He physically blocked Crime Bajic, falsely claimed it was an offense not to give details, and waved around a meaningless ID badge as if it carried any weight. The moment Crime Bajic properly challenged him, the whole act fell apart. He refused to produce the only document that could have justified his actions, because deep down, he knew it wouldn't stand up in court.
If you're not going to show me your designation card, how do I know if you've got powers under the Police Reform Act to stop
I've already showed you.
me?
What's your name?
No, you haven't. You're stopping me for nothing. Tell me, under what act are you stopping me right now and asking me for my details? Under what law, under what act are you stopping me?
Antisocial behaviour Act.
Say a minute.
No, no, there's
Because
nothing
I believe
antisocial
that your
about.
behaviour is
Yeah.
like to cause harassment on members of the public, and all these doing.
No, 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 no. These women.
What's your name?
No, these women were the ones who were talking to me when I didn't say anything to them.
What's your name? Look,
Mate,
if you
I've
give
asked
me
you.
your name, I'll
No,
get
no,
a
no.
police officer to come
Yeah, and you
back,
could show me your
and
designation
I'll arrest you
card.
if you don't give them the name.
No, I've asked you to show me your
I've
designation
already given it,
card.
sir.
No, that is not your designation card. Show me what powers you have under the Police Reform Act to stop me. You don't have any. Don't put your hands on me. Get a policeman to come and get me.
Oh, no, would you, sir?
Don't put your hands on my phone.
What's your
What are
name?
you twisting my hand for?
I'm not. I'm detaining you at the minute to find out who you
Am
are.
I resisting?
You've walked off from these officers.
Yeah,
I want to
they're
know
not
who you are.
officers. They're PCSOs.
No, they are officers.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the powers to detain me.
But I do. which
You
is what
may very
I'm
well,
doing.
mate, but he didn't, and he stopped me
So,
unlawfully.
listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Under Section 50 of the Police Reform Act 2002, I want your name and address, please.
When Crime Bajic calmly walks away, something he's fully entitled to, because a PCSO has no legal power to detain him, a police constable suddenly rushes in and grabs him, trying to justify it with, "You were walking away from officers." Crime Bajic fires back with the simple truth. They have no authority to detain him, and the constable's response says it all. "But I do." He didn't correct him. He didn't defend the PCSO. For a brief, telling moment, he silently confirmed the obvious. The PCSOs had no lawful power, and the officer knew it. If the PCSO had actually been acting within their authority, the constable would have backed them instantly. The fact that he didn't, it speaks volumes.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you going to give me your details?
And if I give you my details, you can let me go.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially,
if you
yeah.
start complying with me.
Right,
if
this
any
guy,
reference-
this guy had no powers to stop me.
Listen.
These two are just looking for trouble because they've got nothing better to do.
Just we're police officers.
Who are you?
He's
I'm
a police officer as
Look
well.
at your ID card.
You don't need to see my
Yeah, I
ID
do.
card.
You've
I'm
seen
with a
mine.
police officer anyway.
Listen,
you do not need
show
to see
me your
my
ID. Yeah, I do.
I will talk to you in a
Mate,
second.
get your hands off me.
Calm yourself down.
Why are you
What is your
twisting my
name?
wrist?
What is your name?
Why are you twisting my wrist?
What is your name?
PC 1912 Marshal from Uniform Task Force. All right.
Right.
In my face.
What's
You
your
just have
name?
to see it.
You are totally overreacting.
No, he's not.
Yes, you are. You're totally overreacting.
Right.
Grabbing my
Your
phone
tone
out my
of
hand.
voice-
I've got this
I think
phone to
you're
protect
fine.
myself.
Right, listen to me. Your tone of voice, your body language is aggressive, right? That's why we've got out of this car and detained you.
The officers attempt to justify a Section 50 demand by claiming your tone of voice and body language are aggressive was a total misfire. Section 50 isn't some catch-all for policing emotions. It only applies when there's reasonable belief of actual harassment, alarm, or distress. Simply standing your ground after being boxed in by two overzealous PCSOs doesn't count at in fact. Even the female PCSO earlier confirmed that Crime Bajic hadn't sworn. The officer was just making up a story to fit the power he wanted to use. The reality was clear. The PCSOs overstepped, Crime Bajic called it out, and the officer tried to retroactively justify their mess by equating confidence with aggression. That's not lawful suspicion. It's plain bruised ego.
You're not being cooperative.
No, I'm not going to be cooperative with thugs like you.
Right.
Why would I be? You're
Why
a
am I a
thug.
thug then?
You're a mindless thug.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much,
Come,
sir.
jumped out your car.
Thank you
Do.
Right.
I wasn't resisting at that point.
Right.
All you had to do is show me a warrant card, not show me do like an idiot.
Right. Did it work though? Did you stand still?
Well, yeah, I did.
Exactly.
Because I assumed that you were.
Exactly.
But not him. He had no powers to detain me, and that's what annoyed me.
Right. It doesn't
Listen,
matter.
also, you accused me of swearing at her. She admitted I'd not sworn at her.
Right.
No, but you said to me I'd sworn at her. Huh?
You just said that you have.
Say again, what?
You said that you had.
I don't understand what you're saying. Who, what?
They said that you had. It's quite. I'm
Right,
speaking
and
English
then
to
she
you.
admitted that I hadn't, and I got it on my phone
Right, and you
saying
just
that
told
I
me
had.
that you had.
No, I did not say I had. I said I had not sworn
Lose
at them.
attitude. I don't need it.
Don't tell me what to do, mate.
Lose
You,
attitude.
no, you are the one who
If you
needs
lose
to.
point your
attitude.
finger like that again, you'll be arrested.
Why
Do
are
you
you shoving
understand?
me? Why are you shoving
Because you're being over-aggressive.
No, I'm not being
You will end up
You're
getting
annoyed at
arrested.
him.
Make
The
me
Section
think I'm gonna
5
sue them.
public
Get off my
order.
foot, please.
The threat of arrest for simply pointing a finger is one of the most absurd and legally meaningless warnings you'll ever hear from an officer. Pointing, sharp, emphatic, or even while arguing, is not an arrestable offense. It's not assault. It's not threatening behavior. And on its own, it doesn't meet the threshold for Section 5 public order, unless it's paired with actual threatening words or actions that if anyone acted aggressively. It wasn't Crime Bajic. It was the officers. One even planted his boot on Crime Bajic's foot, a stark illustration of the power imbalance on display. Officers can physically restrain someone while shouting empty legal threats, while the civilian is treated like a menace for doing nothing more than raising a finger.
I'm annoyed at him for stopping me for no good reason.
I had
He
a
had no
perfect
powers to
reason.
detain me.
You've been detained.
I had a
by
perfect reason and
ourselves.
social behaviour attached to your name.
Mate, but you had no powers to detain
Oh,
me.
you wasn't detained, was you?
Yes, you was, because
No,
you
wasn't.
put your hand on me
If you
and you
detained
blocked
it,
me.
I'd have grabbed you. I didn't grab you.
No, oh mate, you'll find
get your
out.
details.
No, you'll find out. I've already given you the details.
It's not body cam, mate. Yeah, mate. Yeah.
I've already given you my details.
Right, sir, I'm giving you a 48-hour dispersal. I need to see that you understand what I'm saying to you, sir. From Derby City Centre,
I don't need to look
as
at you
per
to
the ring road.
understand.
Okay?
Yeah, I can hear.
Right, so if you enter Derby City Centre within the next 48 hours, so that's 2 days, which before the hour of 1509, okay?
You're going to attack me again.
No, it's
You're
not.
going to assault me again.
Sir, I'm speaking to you. He's not going to attack you. From the
You're a mate,
16th
mate.
of this month, you will be
I look forward to a
arrested.
civil claim I'll be bringing against
Do you understand?
and you.
Do you understand what I've just given you, sir?
Yeah, you're laughing. You think it's funny? No, do you think it's funny? You honestly think that's funny?
When Crime Bajic asks the female PCSO why she stopped recording, a completely fair question, especially during a detention, the police constable jumps in with, "She doesn't have to answer to you." Think about that. A serving officer publicly telling a PCSO she's not accountable to the very people she polices. This is exactly how bad policing habits take root. Policing 101. Officers do answer to the public. Body-worn video exists for transparency and accountability, and stopping a recording mid-incident is a serious red flag that demands explanation. Instead of holding her accountable, the constable shields her from scrutiny, signaling that transparency is optional and that public questions are an inconvenience. It's backwards, arrogant, and completely undermines the trust they're supposed to protect.
I don't think you're funny at all.
Well, when I bring a civil claim against you
I think you're being
and make a
ridiculous.
complaint to your
You're being
professional
absolutely
standards
ludicrous.
department about you for assaulting me, him for trying to detain me when he's got no powers, and that woman there for inciting the whole thing in the first instance, and him as well for acting like a thug. Brilliant. A whole collection of mindless thugs. All right, mate, I heard you now. Okay, don't stand on my foot again, please.
has.
Yeah, I've heard you. Okay, is that okay to go now?
They just need to give you a copy of this notice.
I don't want a copy of the notice, mate. Oh, actually, no, I will have it. So that I've got proof about what your name is. Don't forget to put your PCSO 212773. You'll be finding out that I'm right, yeah? When you get sued for detaining me for having no powers to have done so. Yeah, of course you won't. You know I was detained. Huh?
It's all on body worn footage, so that's fine.
Is yours recording?
No, mine isn't.
Is yours recording?
It was. I've turned it off now.
Why is it not recording right now?
So I don't want it on there.
They don't have to answer to you, do they?
I'm asking them a question. Perfectly. I don't have to answer to you. Okay.
The moment Crime Bajaj revealed that both female PCSOs submitted statements claiming he swore at them, despite the footage clearly catching one of them saying, "You didn't swear at me." The mask slipped. This wasn't confusion or a memory lapse. It was officers putting falsehoods on paper to justify actions they knew had no legal basis. Derbyshire Police's reaction made the culture he was up against painfully clear. When Crime Bajaj filed claims for assault, battery, false imprisonment, and interference with goods, the force didn't pause or reconsider. They geared up for battle. Instead of acknowledging the obvious, they deployed the typical institutional playbook: deny everything and force the claimant to fight tooth and nail for the truth.
This isn't the last you live for me.
Is it not? I hope not.
Honestly, I know you think you're really smug and clever now, but you're going to have to answer to your professional standards.
I will, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
We'll give you a copy of form, copy of legal rights that explains the reasons why I've given this to you. Okay, so if you're under any illusion why.
I've already intimated civil proceedings against Derby Police, and believe me, this claim is the most comprehensive I've ever prepared.
Both of these officers lied, making written statements that I'd sworn at them, despite admitting on the spot I had not.
How did I swear to you exactly? What did I say?
As you didn't swear to me.
Exactly. So she just admitted I didn't swear.
Naturally, the police denied that they'd done anything wrong, and the IOPC routinely sided with the police, as they tend to do by default. So the next step was to sue them. When I initiated the claim against Derbyshire Police for assault, battery, false imprisonment and interference with goods, it became clear very early on that they intended to drag me all the way to court.
In a formal letter from East Midlands Police Legal Services, the force made a stunning admission. Crime Bajaj was unlawfully detained between 3:10 p.m. and 3:17 p.m., and the force used against him during that time was unlawful. That single acknowledgement wipes out every false statement the officer submitted and exposes the entire encounter as a blatant abuse of power from start to finish. It shows the officers who arrived escalated without cause, and that the detention and use of force had no legal basis whatsoever. All the denials, the delays, the bluster, they vanished the moment the reality of a courtroom set in, where the footage would speak louder than their fabrications.
They continued to bluff, constantly delaying the court hearing with the usual police excuses of holidays, sick leave, training, never anything to do with being busy tackling crime, of course, dragging it on for over a year. Finally, and just a few weeks before the court hearing, they rolled over and negotiated a settlement. I rejected their first offer on the basis that it didn't contain any admission of liability. It took months to crowbar it out of them. They finally admitted to wrongdoing. And here it is, that admission in full.
Letting Lusage become a fully warranted police officer says everything you need to know about this incident. A PCSO who unlawfully blocked someone's path, fumbled the law, and triggered a baseless detention wasn't disciplined. He was rewarded. This wasn't a one-off mistake or an administrative slip. It's a clear signal of a policing culture where misconduct is absorbed, normalized, and quietly passed up the ranks. Looking back, the whole situation is almost absurd. A harmless criticism in a public street spiraled into officers inventing aggression, threatening arrest over a finger point, misusing dispersal powers, and treating a citizen as a problem to be neutralized, rather than a member of the public to be respected. None of it was based on law, risk, or evidence. It was pure ego and insecurity. And the most embarrassing part for Derbyshire Police? How it ended. They fought the case for over a year, denied wrongdoing at every turn, and tried to bluff crime Bodgage into backing down. But right before facing a judge, they folded, settled, and admitted fault in writing. They knew exactly what would have happened if this went to court. Public humiliation, dissection of their conduct, and exposure of their officers. So they paid to make it disappear.
And can I just point out the final twist of irony? Not only did Lusick face no disciplinary proceedings whatsoever as a result of this assault, Derbyshire Police decided to employ him as a fully warranted police constable. But their negligence didn't stop there, because they've also given him a gun. Yep, PCSO Lusick, a man who, by his own admission, suffers paralysis of anxiety when asked to show his designation card, applied for a position as a firearms officer. It would be funny if it wasn't so scary.